So welcome to Data Cleaning with Delito. This is from Sprinkler Tutors. And then today's we want to learn how to collect this column such that it reflects the actual data. So when you look at this data, this is a monthly data. However, this year column, it is not well put. For instance, this is 1970. We don't know which month it is. This is 1970 point all these figures, 1970 point all this figure. But when we count these, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is the first year, 1970. We take 1971, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can see that these are monthly data. Now, but we would want to have this column look like for instance 1970, the first month, which is January, date 1. We would want to have like something like this. To collect this, we are going to use a function called date. We can name this as date. To collect this, we can use a function called date. That this is in Excel, and you see the function requires us to put 3 parameters. The first parameter is the year. For instance, we are in 2026. The second one is a month. We can say we are in June, and the third one is date. We are in date 7. So it is going to return this, the dates, June 7th, 2026. So we want this to be like, for instance, January 1st, 1970. This one will be February 1st, 1970, and so on. So how do we go about this? We have a function that we are going to use, and this function can be defined as we are going to use the first function is date, and since we want the integer value of this column, we are going to use another function called int. This. Now the second thing that we want is the month. So we want the difference between these to reflect these points to reflect the month. So how do we go about it? We need to round off the difference. We need to round off the difference between this and the integer. No, this minus the integer value of it minus the integer value of it. So we need to have a bracket here. This minus the integer value of it. Then we multiply that by 12. Then we rounded off to the nearest whole number. So we are rounding off to 0 decimal places. Then we close that. Then what we get, we plus 1. We add 1. Then to finish our date function, we need to put the month, the day, and the day it's the first day. So this function is going to return the specific month, which is the specific start of the month per each of these values. And when we get, we learn that we are going to get the first date, which is the 1st January 1970. So when we drop this function to this column, we get it is the second day, the second month, the first date 1970. And when you drag that, you are going to see that everything is auto-collected. So stay tuned for such insight in data analysis with Excel and other tools, and we shall be getting to learn more. Thank you.